Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another of my part of Exile crafting videos. In the last two videos we were crafting rings, so it's time for a change. I already said in the previous part that this time we're gonna be crafting amulets, so I have a tab full of amulets ready for today. Again, we're gonna do 144 rolls, see what we get. Initially I wanted to do something a bit different, still amulets but a little bit different way of crafting. But then I ran out of amulets for a regal recipe, so that's why I changed my mind and gonna do the normal crafting, just alch a tab of amulets and see what we get. And I'll leave the other method for the next video. Before we start though, I have just hit Empower level 30, so I will just vault it. Fingers crossed. I really could use some extra cash. Now I already have one level 4 that I bought, but I could use another one, sell it, get some extra money because I recently spent a lot on a new character, so it would be nice to recover from that a bit. So I think we can start. Fingers crossed. Never mind, I didn't expect anything, but well, was worth a try. Okay, now to those amulets. So as usual, I'll quickly alch all of it. I'm crafting amulets a little bit more often than rings, especially in this league where getting rare rings is so easy from breaches. So usually for the regal recipes I ran out of amulets pretty quickly. That's why I do quite often just crafting like this bunch of amulets. The item level here is like 79 to 83. I don't have level 84 amulets, so I'm crafting those differently. That's what I'm gonna do in the next video. The reason why the minimum item level is like 79 is I want to be able to hit tier 1 mana regeneration, but mostly I'm trying to actually be level 81 or 81 plus, because I really want to be able to hit tier 1 weapon elemental damage, and that requires item level 81. So I think I have like 10 amulets that are lower level. I just threw them in, but most of this should be amulets that can roll tier 1 weapon elemental damage, so hopefully we're gonna hit something like that. Tier 1 weapon elemental damage, tier 1 phase, tier 1 life or ES, stuff like that would be nice. Some crit chance, crit multi. All those are rolls that are that we want to get. And for myself, I could actually use for both my characters I could use an upgrade. One would be spell damage with life, crit chance, crit multicast speed, something like that. Those are stats I'd be looking for. Of course, all would have to be tier 1, so the chance to get something like that are low, but just saying that's what I would like to get. And the other one would be the godly phase amulet, phase damage, weapon elemental damage, life, crit chance, crit multi, and probably a resistance or something like that. So yeah, we'll see. So what did we get? Nothing here. Nice accuracy. Nothing else though. This is nice fire res, top roll energy shield, but the flat energy shield is very low, and that means this is not enough. Nothing here. I hope it's not gonna be the same as usual when I'm recording, that I just don't get anything. Nothing here, nothing here. Nice flat ES this time, but the 8% is horrible. This one, average resist, the cold is not bad, decent ES, together with evasion, doesn't really work that well together. I don't think this is enough. The fire damage is horrible. Maybe if this had 17% ES instead of evasion, then it would be worth it, but not like this. Um, this has a really good all attributes. That's the maximum rolled tier 1 with decent int on an int base. So this one has how much? 70, 102 int on this amulet. That's really a lot, but the remaining rolls, just nothing. Horrible rolled lightning damage, pretty bad fist damage, so yeah, not enough. Too bad it doesn't have like ES, because so much int on an ES amulet, that would be actually pretty good. Spell damage, crit multi, nothing here. Accuracy, lightning damage, that kind of works together but doesn't have anything else. Nothing. This one has tier 1 fizz, but yeah, nothing else. Tier 1 crit multiplier max roll, or can it go to 38? I'm not sure if it's maximum 37 or 38, but it's tier 1, that's important. Some chaos res, but nothing else. This doesn't have anything. We're getting some really bad rolls. Actually, let me throw this back. I'll only put aside those that are worth selling. Then we'll have the rest together, because I'll still work further with it. Here we have maximum life, cast speed, spell damage, a maximum regeneration, and the energy shield on this one is basically a blocked prefix. But this one actually can sell for some life-based caster. Like non-crit flame totem maybe would buy this. I think this is a few chaos. Nothing amazing, but I think I can get like 10 chaos from that. So let's get something back. Again, the investment is like 40 chaos worth of alchs, so we are trying to get that back. But as I already said, I need amulets for the regal recipe as well. So even if I don't get it back, I just need these amulets for other things. So it will be the end of the world. Though not getting it back, that would have to be a really bad luck. Lightning damage, crit multi, strength. This needed like one more thing, like ES roll or something. This wouldn't be bad for like light. How is it called? For a spark build. Those wall sparkers could use strength, dexterity, crit multi, lightning damage. All that would be good stats, but just not enough. It was close to sellable. Fist damage, crit multi, all too low rolls. Nothing else. Nothing. This one, no. Looked promising for a second with those 2 damage rolls and crit multi. It has accuracy. Too bad there is the cast speed. Doesn't have prefix open. That's the biggest problem. If that 61 was live, then maybe, but not like this. Crit multi, 2 average LE rolls. This can craft crit chance. I'm not sure that even with that, this would be enough. The crit chance would be 2 chaos. And there would be crit chance, crit multi, 2 average elemental rolls. Maybe if this has lightning damage, then I would do it. From the 3 elements, I value the flat lightning damage the most. It's not here, so I think I'm gonna pass on this one. Spell evasion, nothing here. Damn, these are some really bad rolls. Nice, all attributes, but nothing else. When it starts with 6% weapon elemental damage, it's almost always horrible. Fire damage, crit multi, nothing here. This has nice lightning damage, but nothing else. Strength, int. Huh. This is 65. Actually, not 65. Yeah, 65 strength with max rolled energy shield and 50 intelligence I think some summoner is actually gonna buy this for like 5 chaos. So let's put it aside. 51 energy shield and pretty much nothing else. This one has very nice fire damage, tier 2 accuracy, and decent energy shield. Those are decent stats. The problem is there's nothing else on it. It needed like one more good stat. If it had like a crit chance, crit multi, weapon elemental damage, something like that, that would be good. Even if it had like a 40 plus strength, but still not good enough this way. This one is horrible. Tier 1 fizz here, but the remaining rolls suck. Spell damage. Nothing here. Nice accuracy. Nice all attributes, and the rest is horrible, so never mind. For a moment, I thought this might be worth something, but the last 2 rolls are really bad. Nothing here. Damn, so far this is even worse than I expected. Okay, come on. There's 1 or 2 decent amulets. Nothing at all. Energy shield, strength, fizz damage. Those are 3 pretty good rolls. Tier 2, tier 1. The fizz damage is probably tier 1 as well. Not sure about that. Or maybe it's tier 2. Never remember like what's the maximum for tier 2 and the minimum for tier 1. Let's see. Could this be worth something? It's strength, dexterity. If it was for ES, ES like blade flurry or ES lacerate, something like that, this actually might be sellable as just for those 3 stats, because it's on the right base for ES character. 5 kills again, maybe even more. Those 3 rolls are decent. This should sell at least for a few kills. What about this one? Started well, but really quickly turned into garbage. Nothing here. Dexterity, crit multi, nothing else. Strength, nothing else. Nothing here, nothing here. This one, again, I was excited for a second when I saw the crit chance and spell damage, but the spell damage is okay-ish. The crit chance is average, and yeah, just not good enough. Absolutely nothing on these. This one is almost good. 2, 4, 6. So it can't craft anything, and now is this good enough as it is? It has 2 energy shield rolls. The 17% is decent. 13 is horrible, but well, more important one is the 17%. And the crit chance 26. Okay, 23 all attributes with the spell damage. This is sellable, definitely. I'm just thinking like if it's worth more than like 7 chaos, and it's probably not. This had potential if those the stats are fine, just needed higher numbers. With higher numbers, this would be actually pretty good. The rarity, well, I'd rather see something else. Prefix, prefix, prefix. So the rarity is suffix, so I'd definitely rather see like 24 crit multi, or general like a crit multi roll, or a cast speed, or resistance. All those suffixes would be better. Well, still a few chaos here. This one, fizz damage with life, with resistances. But problem is the fizz damage for amulet is quite bad. Resistances are average at best, just the tier 1 life, and it's not enough. So yeah, pass on that one. Nothing here, nothing here. Yeah. started well with those. I mean, with those stats that we kind of want. We want flat rolls, we want live, we want crit multi, but the values are horrible, so never mind. Weapon elemental damage with nothing. We are more than halfway through, and so far we didn't get absolutely anything. Those 4 amulets that I put aside, that's like 20 chaos maybe. What about this one? Nope. Too low stats. Even those stats don't go together that well. Life and spell damage. Just as the tier 1 and tier 2 life, that's not enough, even with spell damage. Needed like one more good roll, and I'm not even sure what that would have to be. 71 and... no, not good enough. Nothing here. Crit chance, crit multi, energy shield, accuracy. Yeah, all of that we want to see on one amulet, just not with these numbers. So, too bad. Fire damage, evasion, energy shield, rarity. No. Just no, nothing at all. Almost, by those numbers, it almost looks like I'm like crafting item level 40 amulets, but when you look at it, it's level 82, and all these amulets are like that. Just getting really unlucky with the numbers that we are getting. Come on, at least one. Crit chance, crit multi, life, cast speed. Almost. Crit chance, crit multi, life, cast speed. This has prefix open. Problem is, we look on possible mastercrafts. There really is nothing interesting. It's spell damage. This would be still decent. I mean, I was talking about something like this that I'm looking for. Amulet with these stats. This is sellable, of course. Someone will take it. Life-based flame totem. It's still pretty good, but I need spell damage, and no one is gonna exalt this one. The crit multi is too low, and the cold damage is a break prefix. Oh well, was close. This one, so far, probably the best one that we got. This might be, I don't know, 20 chaos if I get lucky. Okay, still need something good. Face damage, really nice rolled. Dex in all resists, energy shield. Yeah, problem is intelligence and energy shield are really low numbers here. Suffix, it is prefix open. It's possible to craft the percentage energy shield. Not sure that anyone would do it though on this one. But it has the right implicit for the stat rolls. This is 67 dexterity and 42 int. It's probably gonna sell. Again, just a few chaos, but these stats kind of work together. It has the prefix open. I think it's fine. Worth trying. Nothing here. Spell damage, crit chance, crit multi, strength, yeah. Here we don't have energy shield or life. So even with the 3 damage rolls, it's just not enough. And the crit multi is horrible, so... that one was actually pretty bad. Energy shield, crit multi, spell damage, yeah, those are good, but not with these values. This one is absolutely horrible. 74 life, basically nothing else. 22 energy shield with nothing. Nothing. Oh, some of these rolls are just so bad. Crit multi, 50 int, and 3 more horrible stats. Cast speed with tier 1 fire damage, nothing. Spell damage, crit multi, horrible values again. How is it possible that on so many amulets the numbers are so bad? 75 life regeneration, int. Maybe if this was strength, not int, then I would keep it for like a righteous fire build. When you get either rings or amulets that have really high life, high strength, resistance, and even a well-rolled life regeneration, those are actually good for righteous fire builds, and they sell quite fast, unless you, of course, price it wrong. But this one doesn't have the strength, so never mind. 77 life, mana crit multi, nope, and another horrible amulet. Okay, so I would call this a disaster, but we are not done yet. We can get some more bad rolls. I'm not gonna use these amulets anymore. I need them for the regal recipe, so, well, I can take that as a positive that I won't have to worry about amulets for regal recipe for a while. But I'm gonna use the Amber amulet, Jade amulet, and Lapis amulets, because they can be combined together with the transmutation orb into a new amulet. So it's basically 3 to 1. The other ones would have to be combined 5 to 1. So these are a lot more effective. Can I take all of them? I think I can. Okay, I just need some transmutes. And
what can I do?
It's time to get some more rolls. So 4 and 4 and 4 gives us. Actually, this is not 3 to 1. This is 2 to 1. You don't need to combine all 3 types. Just need 2 types together with the transmutation orb, and you always get, like, this is a strength base, dexterity base, and when you combine it, you get the combined strength dexterity. These are actually pretty effective. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Which one now? We have quite a few Jade amulets, so let's use those first. And 1, 2, 3, 4. See that we will get a lot of extra rolls. So hopefully one of those will be useful. And we can get 2 more. Let's throw this away already. The idea is still the same as with rings. You just want to get as many rolls for as few alchs as possible. So we got how many? 20, 26 extra rolls, which is not bad for the amount of amulets we started with. let's already move to this tab. Everything that's bad I'll throw to the Regal tab already. Okay, this one started well. The crit multi and two flat damage rolls are rolled quite well. Problem is then the mana breaks the last prefix, and rarity sucks. So even though this can craft crit chance, it's not enough. So this one was close. The first three stats are actually pretty good. But then it got bricked. What about this one? Life, tier 1, energy shield, tier 2, decent all res, average lightning, very bad dexterity. This is more like an amulet for hardcore, where you prefer all the survivability stats a lot more than in softcore. In softcore, you really want to have like a triple damage roll on amulet at least. You can even get like quadruple, maybe even 5 damage rolls. You can have like weapon elemental damage, fist damage, crit chance, crit multi, accuracy. All of those are damage rolls, so when you can get so much damage on amulet, in softcore you really want to get it. Here, I don't think it's even worth keeping. Maybe the dexterity was like 40 plus. No, just not good enough. What about this one? Max life, decent all attributes, nothing else. This one has a lot of energy shield. It doesn't really need the crit chance usually. I mean, when you have super high energy shield, that's already 2 prefixes blocked, so you can't get that much damage on it. Usually, jewelry with really a lot of energy shield is for like summoners. I'm selling jewelry like that to summoners all the time, and they don't really care about the like damage mod. So the crit chance here doesn't really help. No, this is not good enough. This one started really well with tier 1 weapon, elemental damage, tier 1 crit chance, and then 2 horrible rolls again. Life count, speed, lightning damage. Don't think there is like a life-based lightning caster, so that doesn't work. Nothing here. 40 weapon elemental damage and nothing else. Again, these stats, life, mana regeneration, crit multiplier. First, those rolls are not that good, and they don't work together that well either. So nothing. Spell damage, crit multi, dexterity, and then horrible life and life regeneration. So again, started okay-ish, and last rolls made it completely useless. Here we have decent stats with nothing, so again, not good enough. No. Life, energy shield. These values are too low. It has suffix open, so it can craft crit chance. But even with that, it would be just too average. I'm not sure if because of the mana leech, this may have a chance. Let's say for ES Fist character, don't think so. For Fist character, you would want the flat face, and this can't get it. Never mind, and this one is horrible. So yeah, this time we didn't get anything. This is one of the few sessions where we didn't get back what we invested, I think. Let's see. Maybe if I get lucky I can get back 40 chaos, but actually don't think so, at least not here. The thing that kind of still saves it is I need those amulets for the regal recipes. I say that again. With rings, this would be like horrible failure. With amulets, because I need those rare amulets anyway. It's like not the end of the world, but hopefully next time we'll get finally lucky on camera, as this may seem like it's impossible to hit a good roll. When I'm doing this off camera, I'm actually hitting decent rolls quite often. So yeah, next time again, hopefully next time better, we get something something decent. And maybe here you can see why I'm doing these amulets, crafting them this way only when I need them for the regal recipe, because actually hitting a good amulet is quite hard. So next time I'll show the other method that I'm using a lot more often, and that gives me decent rolls also much more frequently. So I hope that you still like this video, that you're gonna join me for the next one, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.